Hey there, Zona Zoo. Welcome back to your one and only pregame show, CatNation, presented by Zona Zoo. On this episode, we're going to start off by recapping the Oklahoma State game from last week, where your Arizona Wildcats beat them 59-38.
The win was impressive enough to move us into the national rankings at number 24. What a great game. Thanks for staying 10,000 strong all game long, Zona Zoo. On this episode, we're going to talk to a few of the Arizona Wildcat football players.
On that note, let's send it out to you, Jake.
What's up, Wildcat fans? I'm here with Jake Fisher. Jake, you were injured all of last year, sidelined with a knee injury, and now you're back. You have 27 tackles, and you're leading this Arizona Wildcats defense. How does it feel to be back?
I mean, it feels great to be back. I just wanted to get back out with my teammates. Last year killed me, but, I think, we're doing a fairly good job so far this year.
Oklahoma State had clearly had our number the last 2 years, and this year we finally overcame the hump and finally beat them. How did that feel for you guys?
I mean, it felt great. Like you said, the last couple of years they've gotten the better of us, and it was really good just to go out there and get a win. We didn't play as good on defense as we had wanted to, but we got enough turnovers to where our offense, who was winning the ball game, could score and it was out of reach.
And how important was it for you to have the Zona Zoo there, 10,000 strong, cheering for you all game long and really helping you guys pull off that big upset?
Very important. I mean, it was great. It was as loud as I've heard it, and we really want them to be there every day.
You heard it from Jake Fisher, Zona Zoo. Make sure you stay all game long and be super loud. Sending it back to you.
Fantastic, Jake. We're proud of all the hard work the Wildcats have put in this season.
You can say that again. We got to catch up with a few of the players at practice to see how they felt about last week's game and this week's upcoming game against South Carolina State.
Hey Zona Zoo, I'm here with sophomore receiver Austin Hill. So Austin, you had a magnificent game against Oklahoma State. What do you plan to do against South Carolina State, and how are you going to prepare for it?
I'm looking just to do it the best I can, what's given me. If they don't throw me the ball, they don't throw me the ball. If they do, I was taught to make the best out of things, just like I did Oklahoma State. So I'm just coming out here, practice every day, keep it up. Don't let that Oklahoma State get to my head because, I still have a long season ahead of me.
Exactly. So when you made those huge catches and Zona Zoo screamed, how did that make you feel?
Oh, it always makes me feel good when I hear the fans screaming like that. I love putting on a show for them, especially since a lot of them, they come for that. That's why a lot of people love football. There's always spectacular plays being made out there.
So how do you prepare for these games mentally?
Just stay focused, not overthink it. You never want to overthink a game, just like I never like to overthink a certain play or catch. If you think too much, sometimes you get too involved and then you end up forgetting, just the basics. So I like to just stay focused, not too focused, but, I know what I have to do, go out there and perform.
Hey there, Wildcats. I'm here with running back Kadeem Carey. Kadeem, can you take us through a little bit of the mentality going into the Oklahoma State game?
We just really focused. I mean, that whole week we just focused in and just said that we can beat this team, and we just went out there and just executed our plays and really beat them.
Now, how do you think the Zona Zoo staying all four quarters affected your team on the field?
I'm happy you brought that up. I mean, with Zona Zoo staying, it just gives us spirit out there. I mean, you make a play, then Zona Zoo's there, it just brings us up and just want us to execute every play. I mean, I loved it there.
Now, you scored a career of 4 touchdowns high in that game. What do you need the Zona Zoo to do so that you can score a career high of, say, 5 touchdowns against South Carolina State?
I need them to be loud, wave them little rags around, and get crumbed the whole game, and I'll be ready for that 5.
All right, thank you, Kadeem. Good luck. I'm glad to see the team's excited about their win last Saturday, and don't worry, the Zona Zoo will continuously be behind you this season.
Yes, we will. Paige had the chance to catch up with the director of recruitment for Arizona football last week to see his thoughts on the team and Arizona's future.
Wildcats. I'm here with Matt Dudek, the Director of Recruiting for Arizona Football. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us.
No problem. My pleasure. Really is.
All right. Can you explain to us a little bit about what it is you do for Arizona Athletics?
Well, I'm the Director of Recruiting and Player Personnel, so I handle all the players, all the organization that goes into getting players to come to University of Arizona.
All right, very cool. And so you had your very first Zona Zoo experience on Saturday. How was it?
It was amazing. Just watching people pile into the stadium and how full the section was and how everybody really got loud and really got in shaking the keys and all that stuff. I think everyone did good. The only thing I could say is I would love to see more people do the haka. And that would be the big thing, really intimidating for the other fans or for the other team. I think it'd be amazing.
All right, so you heard it here, Zona Zoo. Learn the haka. Get ready. All right, and what do you think the Lowell Stevens facilities will add to help, I don't know, get potential recruits to come here?
I think it's really going to change the way that we do things. I think that having our own football building and then having a beautiful lobby with a Hall of Fame area, taking it upstairs into modernized offices and meeting space and team room and player lounge, and then having a cafeteria upstairs on top, I think it's going to be second to none.
All right, and can you give us your best bear down for us?
Oh, let me get this here.
Get ready.
Bear down!
Great job, Paige.
And thank you, Matt, for being so supportive of the Zona Zoo. Up next, let's check out some highlights from the Oklahoma game.
On opposing fans still talking they stuff, but we still repping our town. They hating cause the sea of red just beat. Yeah. See, now that we got that out the way, yo, man, where you at? Yeah, make some noise. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. All right. They don't really want it like the U of A. They don't really want it like the U of A. The bands and the fans screaming U of A, screaming loud and proud, chanting U of A, Arizona Wildcats, show me where you at. 2010 Zona Zoo, we about to run the pack. Arizona Wildcats, man, show me where you at. This is the U of A, let's go. I'm decked out in red and blue, game time ready. 2 hours before the gates open, holding my spot steady.
I'm Mark Small.
And I'm Paige Kuhn.
See you next time, and bear down.
Zona Zoo, get it loud. 1 hour before it's all